Good morning, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2021 Subaru Ascent. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around, check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes on the outside. Then we're going to go on the inside and go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And then finally we're going to pop the hood so we can evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay. So first impressions, looks really freaking nice. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front just because that's usually where it would be, but I'm not seeing anything. So far 10 out of 10, but let's start going around and see if there is anything that we can find. If I do see anything, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual. But starting off, tires on here are brand spanking new. Those look awesome. Clean. That's really cool. I'd open the back, but I don't want to, you know, hit it on the wall. So far, it looks like it could use a bath, which we'll definitely do for you. But in terms of any kind of blemishes on the outside, I'm not seeing anything. All right. Well, as far as the exterior goes, honestly, I give it a clean 10 out of 10. This thing looks very well taken care of. Let's hop inside and see what we can find in here. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to turn it on, obviously. But when I do, I'm going to leave the camera up here on the dash. So if there's any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right, move that out of the way there. There we go. So it looks like we got one warning light up right now, which is my seatbelt light, which is correct. I'm not wearing my seatbelt. Other than that, it looks really, really solid. We'll cycle through. Clean, 10 out of 10. So as far as the interior goes, you got a ton of features, which I'm sure you're already well aware of, but we're just gonna press all the buttons really, really quick. Make sure everything's working properly. So got heated seats, heated steering wheel, heated seats on the other side, and then heated seats in the rear. So you just have every heated seat. That's cool. You're also gonna have X mode, which is really, really fun. Make sure windows roll down, windows roll up, down, and up. Awesome. You also got a big old sunroof, which, let's be honest, sunroofs, okay, they're not the most useful feature in the world. Like, there's the days where you just absolutely need a sunroof. There's not that many of those. But man, are they cool. I really, really like sunroofs. They're a ton of fun. And then, of course, you can move the little shade as well. So let's make sure audio's working. Let's turn that on real quick.
Holly Luthra, she's a healthcare reporter at the night.
Nice. That's better. All right, down here you're gonna have a bunch of the other features, which is, I would imagine you're probably already familiar with as well. Heated steering wheel is feeling great. Up top you're gonna have your pre-collision as well as lane departure, and on and on and on. So for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there for the interior. I just wanna hop in, press the buttons with you, make sure everything's good to go. But for now, let's move on. We'll pop the hood in the engine bay, evaluate a little bit in there, and then that should be good for our video. So I'm kind of toting this around. My manager was driving this one. That's his demo, which is a good sign. They only demo the fun ones. But I gotta keep his license plate in hand so I don't lose it or I'll get toasted. Right. Perfect. All right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but in either case, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything at all about cars, you do know what neglect looks like. So if there's like a bunch of green acid buildup around the battery, or if all the metal pieces that should be silver are brown and covered in rust, then it's probably a good sign. You should maybe ask some more questions. That being said, this looks great. Very, very well taken care of. Honestly, it looks brand new. So that's fantastic. If If you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but for the sake of time, we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. That's awesome. Cool. So if you have any other questions about it, or there's anything more specific that you would like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Ascent.